Hey guys, how you doing? I wasn't actually going to record a video today, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I got out. So I'll just start off with my week. It was nothing special. I worked a bunch. Thaddeus surprised me on Thursday. Came in early. I knew he was coming in on Thursday. I just didn't know when. So we had a nice night. We watched TV together. He cooked dinner. We just hung out and had fun. Friday I had to work, so he worked and I worked. Callie came over because her phone was broken, so I had to fix that. So if you follow me on social media, which most of you do, you know that on Friday night I had some trouble. I have ovarian cysts very badly, and sometimes they flare up. So Friday night I tried to manage the pain on my own. We ran me a hot bath. Thaddeus was actually boiling hot water on my stove and bringing it into the bathtub for me, which the nurse eventually told me that he was trying to kill me because, long story short, one of my cysts had ruptured and was bleeding into my abdomen, and if hot water opens up like the blood vessels, allegedly, so that wasn't the best idea, but it was controlling my pain. I was really nauseous and dizzy. I wasn't feeling very well, so he forced me to go to the ER. I get there, and the doctor's like, he basically thought I had an STD. He was like, it burns when you pee. I was like, no, it doesn't. I was like, I've done this a million times. Please just listen to me. I'm having an ovarian cyst problem. And basically, he didn't believe me. He gave me ibuprofen to begin with, and he was like, oh, I'll just give you a CAT scan to make sure that everything's fine. Which makes no sense. The best way to diagnose those is with an ultrasound. But a CT scan costs like $1,200 to $3,000, and an ultrasound's like $100 to $1,200. So I'm sure that was a money thing because I have good insurance. Anyway, so he gets it back and he is like, oh. So they run in and I'm just laying there. I'm feeling better. I assumed that it had stopped, rupturing and I was fine because I've gone through this tons of times. Anyway, they come running back in and they go instantly to my vitals, and my blood pressure was 80 something over 30 something. And so they're freaking out. They start me on IVs, and he comes in, he tells me that I have blood leaking into my abdomen, blah, 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 nothing I didn't know. So he told me he's sending me out, and he was like, do you have any pain? And I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, it hurts a little bit, but it's manageable. I don't need anything. And he was like, no, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. He's like, well, I'm going to get you some pain medicine. So I assumed he was going to give me the big girl ibuprofen that he gave me prior. He ends up shooting me up full of Dilaudid, so I was real nauseous and kind of a mess. Then the EMTs show up around 3 a.m. They take me about an hour away to St. Louis, to a place called St. Mary's, and my EMT was kind of weird. It was two older guys, and he just kept telling me, like, that he hated his ex-wife, and if the doctor ever told him that he was going to get cancer and he had 6 months to live, he was going to call his ex-wife and tell her she only had 4 months to live because he was going to kill her. And he was talking about his Great Dane like crazy, and that she poops all over everything, but she's like his wife and she gets whatever she wants. And I'm nauseous and I'm in pain. We're hitting every bump. It's in the middle of a thunderstorm. There's lightning crashing. The driver's driving through like water because it's flooded down in an area where I live. It was just awful. I get there, and he takes me up there. I have a room to myself, which is nice. Because it's an OBGYN thing, they put me on like the maternity wing. So we get there, they're doing my vitals all night, and I don't remember all of it because I was pretty high, and it was like 5 in the morning. They basically told me that with this being a reoccurring thing, and it constantly being on my left side, I may end up losing my left ovary. Right now, I have to get a checkup again this month, well, April. So they want to go in and look at some stuff, but my body did what it always does, and it reabsorbs the blood, kind of stops itself from bleeding, so I didn't have to have surgery. They finally, after checking my vitals all day to see if my blood pressure would go up, it actually stopped going up. It was in the 90s over 50s when they let me go, so it's still pretty low, and I'm still pretty weak. I haven't checked it today. I do have a blood pressure cuff and stuff here because of my heart, so I haven't checked it yet. I'm really weak and tired, but I'm doing okay. Poor Thaddeus had to sleep in a chair all night, but he was there with me all night long, so I'm really grateful for that. We got home yesterday, that would have been Saturday, at about 6 o'clock. I hadn't eaten, well, he hadn't eaten either. He didn't eat while I was there about 26 hours because they didn't know if they were going to have to take me into surgery. So we didn't eat, so we got some crappy fast food on the way home, went to Steak and Shake, and then came back, and I stayed up mostly till 2 o'clock with him. I was kind of in and out of sleep all weekend. I'd sleep for 30 minutes, up for a little bit. And then he had to leave this morning at like 9 o'clock, and I slept till about 11 and then got restless like I do. I'm out of breath. I'm just tired. And then I made Callie come get me. We went and got bread bowl at St. Louis Bread Company, and now I'm home, and because I'm awake at this moment, I wanted to hurry up and record a video for you guys. I feel really bad about not getting them out on time, so I might not have taken new pictures for you to tease you with, but I'm trying to get the vlog out. Not much else to report. I'm in a lot of pain right now. So I have these all the time. I know the signs. I know exactly what's happening, so it was kind of a pain in the butt to get me to go to the ER, but I'm okay. They just kind of happen. So I'm going to show you guys something pretty gross. I look pretty gross as it is, so sorry. But it's not my normal belly, but it's huge. So, blah. So that's pretty gross, but that's what I got right now, so I'm feeling better. Comic-Con is next week. I might go, and if I do, I hope to get some video and some pictures for you guys. Let me know what you think I should be if I go to Comic-Con, because I'm really wanting a new costume. I just have no idea what to do. Anyway, guys, I'm just beat down. I'm sorry, but I will see you next week, and I will try to get some pictures up as soon as possible.